So now I want to look at the UX of Løci. I think it's a brilliant example, and they have done so many things with the 3D models outside e-commerce as well. But for now, we're going to focus on the e-commerce. So to begin with, we can go to the PLPs, because you might notice something here right away, and that is that all of these images looks the same, have the same consistency, but it hasn't always been like this. Because this was actually the main reason for why Løci reached out to us. They had a more traditional process before to produce their pack shots, and due to that being a manual process, some shoes appear to be bigger, some shoes appear to be smaller, some were positioned to the left and to the right, and so on. So what we did, the first thing we did in our collaboration was that we produced all of their shoes in 3D to make sure that we had assets on 100% of the assortment, so that they could create pack shots from the 3D models and didn't have to do it like before. So that's the first thing to remark about their entire user experience on the e-commerce. Moving forward, if we go to the PDPs, you can see that they are leading with something that we call 3D first. That is when you have the 3D models at the first position and you let the user control and decide and explore the product just the way they want to do it. So the 2D content is secondary. So right away here, I can begin to twist and turn and really look at the details I want to look at. And I'm totally flexible and free to zoom in on the details and move around and so on and so forth. And I'm going to reload here because I want you to notice one thing. You can see here that we're loading the component above the original image. And this is very important to mention, because unfortunately the software, hardware is not there yet, so we can only have the 3D model. We still need to do the content somewhere, also for Google indexing purposes and so on. So we built it this way so it doesn't disturb the original experience. So in any case that someone are on a slower Wi-Fi connection, you will still see the product, but it's just that it gets enhanced when the 3D model has finished loading. So it's a brilliant implementation, I think, of Løci, how they did it like this. But then you can also see that they have 4 more icons at the bottom of the fold here. The second one being the images, which is the pack shots that I was talking about before. And here we have produced 5 very specific angles for all of their shoes. Double shoes on some, single shoes on others. Then moving to the third, we have a video animation. So here you don't have to do anything yourself as a user. The shoe will rotate in 360 degrees by itself. And I think it also gives a higher perceived value of the product itself. It feels more luxurious and feels more premium than just a regular PDP. So I really like this. And then last but not least, they have the try and AR button, which takes the user to the try-on experience. So they get the shoes on their feet and can see, does this fit my trousers? Is it my type of silhouette? Is it my style overall? And in case they don't want to see it on their feet, they can also see it on the table in front of them, which is the AR. So they really have an all-inclusive implementation here, where they give the extreme much content for the consumer to buy it into, and they can decide themselves what is most appropriate for them. But I really like the implementation of Løci. I think it's a brilliant use and maximized utilization of the 3D models. So kudos to that.